Hello everyone, on today's video I'm Yash and today we're gonna trade Bank Nifty. Okay, so I took one trade today and it was a win. So yeah, so in this video we're gonna do a recap and a back testing of today's Bank Nifty session. So today is 4th of Feb 2025. So let's dive into the video. Okay, so here I have opened three charts as usual. The first is the index chart, the second is the call chart, and the third is the put chart. I have another chart open and it's just a different put chart because that's just so that I can show you what exactly I have done to take on a trade. Okay, so as usual my strategy is 9 EMA breakout. Okay, and first of all we have to draw some trend lines. Okay, so trend lines, so the drawing criteria for a trend line is simple, just two consecutive red or green candles or green or red candles. Like here we can see like the green and red candle, two consecutive, so this is gonna make our trend line or POI zone, whatever you want to call it. There we go, another one like this. Okay, similarly we're gonna do for the support areas as well. Okay, so the thing is that actually most of the time I just draw my trend lines in the index chart because that's what matters the most in my opinion, as I've seen. Like suppose you are gonna take a bearish trade. Okay, you've seen a big momentum bearish candle like here. Okay, just for sake of example, okay, like here you're seeing this is a great candle. Okay, if we have to just unsee other elements, we're gonna see directly just the momentum of the candle. So this is a great big candle, okay, bearish. So you know that you're gonna take a bearish trade. So for taking that bearish trade, the two main charts are, the first you're gonna see a put chart. Okay, so you have to see a similar candle should be formed on the put chart as well with the same kind of momentum. So if there is a bearish candle on the index chart, so there should be a bullish candle on the put chart as well. Okay, so that's how you want to take a trade. So in conclusion, the index chart and as well as the chart on which you're gonna trade matters the most. Okay, and for rest of the confluences, if there is a big, okay, like we're gonna go with the same example, there is a big red candle on the index chart, there is a big green candle on the put chart, so there should be some kind of like red candle on the call chart as well. And if there is a candle something like this, like which really don't have a high chance of getting formed, okay, as compared to those, so then you may reconsider your trade, whether you have done your analysis right or wrong. But if you want to see like the momentum is similar on each chart, so yeah, you want to take on the trade. So that's why for most of the time the primary chart or the primary index chart is the one that matters the most. That's why I usually draw every single trend line on the index chart. So yeah, continuing with this, and if you want to learn more about my strategy, so make sure to check out this video. You're gonna see an I button on the top right corner of your screen, so make sure to check it out. Here I have explained like how my strategy works. If you want to test it out, it have a high win rate for sure. So yeah, I've back tested it. I've been back testing it from a long time, so it's a great one if you want to try like something new or so. Okay, so start with the trade, of course. So there is a big gap up opening over here. Okay, there we go. This is a great trade. We have some scope over here. So this is the 930 candle. Okay, so we're gonna see the same candle on this chart as well. 930, there we go. Okay, so for most of the time our candle should not close just at the POI or the trend line. Okay, so right, like for in this chart there is a trend line, so there clearly there is some kind of scope over here. But if I have to take a 1:1 trade, this isn't enough. There is like 0.32 risk to reward, so that isn't for me. Like, I guess despite of the opportunity, I know this candle can get like high, but I have set my rules and I'm gonna stick to it no matter what. because I don't need like 10 to 20 trades a day. I just need a single trade, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get a pretty good opportunity if I'll wait for the correct one. So there we go. We're gonna remove the bad ones. It happens. Okay, 935. There we go. Still no scope. Like that clearly isn't a 1 to 1 hour. So yeah, I'm not going to take that one as well. Not for me. And right here you can see that this candle is reacting like right at this trend line, so maybe this wouldn't be a great opportunity. So there isn't a very great breakout, I must say, of the trend line, so I'm not gonna take it. Okay, so there we go. See the candle. Yep, if I had taken this trade, so I might get stopped out before reaching the TP. So yeah, so, okay with that. Okay, so there we go. We have an opportunity over here at 10:30. We're gonna draw the same candle at 10:30. This one, 10:30, 10:30. Okay, there we go. See, we are seeing at some kind of trend line, so we're gonna draw it. Okay, there we go. So what you're seeing is there is a great momentum candle over here. Looks cool. There isn't any POI zones over here. You can definitely trade this out. Let me confirm it using this as well. 10:30, 10:30. Okay, so this is a great candle. Okay, but the main thing is that whether this gonna give me a winning trade or not. Okay, so we have to consider everything before taking on a trade. There we go. Okay, like it looks cool. Similarly, I don't think like there is some kind of resistance or some seems like a good trade to me. But this was the exact trade that I have taken. Okay, so this seems to be a great trade to me, and I think that this is the exact same trade that I have taken today. I don't remember when I took my trade. Okay, so I think this was the trade. Okay, so whatever. So from the looks of it, okay, we're gonna do the same thing from this option chart as well at 10:30 or so. Okay, there we go. Okay, great. So draw the trend lines. Okay, so what we are seeing over here is we're gonna aim for our usual 1:1 risk to reward, and I've already told like many times, like the ideal price point of the option ranges between 200 to 500 for me at the moment. So what happened is that I knew I'm going to take this trade. Okay, so I bought around like 30 contracts or so, okay, on the 480, sorry, like the 48000, like 48,000 put. But after I've reached the like TP, after I hit the TP of mine, I get out of the trade. Okay, so I immediately got out of the trade after I reached my TP. And what happened is that I immediately, because you know there was still some kind of scope left, and I know that price gonna go towards this line because there is a lot of scope in between. If I have to underline, like, highlight this part, so this is the scope that is still left out. Okay, because my TP was just around here. Okay, so I get out of the trade, and from this, okay, right at the continuing candle, just a second, like the 10:35, what was it, 10:30, this is the put chart, the third of Feb. Okay, this is way we are trading for the 4th of Feb. Just a second, this is the previous day chart. Okay, now we are on the 4th of Feb. Okay, yep. So here, this have to be my actual TP. So see, I had two options. Okay, first I can like just trail my take profit to over this level. Okay, but this option is for about 273 rupees. Okay, and this right here was around something around 377 or something like that. Okay, approximate. So you all know that it's better to take on a trade with a higher range, okay, so that I can really use that scope to gain the maximum amount of profit. Okay, so if I have to scale it, just by this level, I'll get a profit around 15 points, right? And from here, what you can see is that this is around 9 points, so I'm getting way higher points. Okay, so I'm getting way higher points, and that's why I bought this option, okay, after closing my TP till this point. So that was a great trade, I can say. It was not actually right here, but I think about this position or so, like due to decay, the price or the price action of two charts are a little bit different. So around this, so I get, yep, so I traded around this much, but yeah, actually I made some significant amount of money over this trade as well. So that was a pretty great trade. I think it wasn't too bad of a trade. So instead of trailing, I just put my money onto a higher priced option, and that played out well. Okay, so yeah. There we go, that was my trade, and that's why I had two charts open up. Okay, but we're gonna use this chart from now on. Okay, there we go, a pretty big candle, that was it. So yeah, let's see if you can find another move. Okay, so this is a great move too. Okay, but okay, so in the index chart, this seems like a great move. Okay, there is a lot of momentum. I think like pretty much it's decent momentum, and it is breaking out pretty fine, I guess, yeah, in the index chart. And we're gonna see the same candle over here as well at the 11. There we go, 11. Not a great candle despite of the opportunity. See, boom, boom, at 11:10. Oh, not my thing. So I usually trade like large momentum, only the candles having high level of momentum. Okay, only after that I trade. So we are not seeing any impulse move despite the price have gone significantly up over this. We can easily get up to a 1:2, like 1:1 or 2 trade, but we didn't take it. We're gonna stick to the rules. There we go, another green. Okay, like this was a great candle as well. Okay, but due to some reason like right after it the price was like, if you have to take this trade at 11:40, I might get immediately stopped out. 12:40, sorry, 11:40. So I also don't know the exact reason behind it. $12.40. Okay, I'm gonna delete it. Okay, so right here you also can see that like the arrows, this shows that I have taken a trade over this level. Okay, so moving on with the trade. So this seems like a great opportunity as well. It have a lot of scope, like even if I'll consider this my trend line, so still we have a lot of opportunity. There we go on a trend line, so this can be a pretty great trade as well. I don't know why if I have to take this trade I'll get immediately stopped out, although I didn't took this trade. Okay, like I have completed my goal for today, which was to just to take the one trade, but I don't know why it didn't really stuck out. As usual, market doing its thing. So maybe it was an impulsive move for sure, because the price like went to the equilibrium right after that. So whatever, we won't gonna discuss about it because I'm also clueless what happened. Maybe an impulsive move or so, maybe some kind of news came up during this time. Yep, I don't usually trade along with the news, so I'm not aware of that. There we go, another candle, but it's closed right at the trend line and it haven't closed above it, so we go on gonna take it. Another one, not a decent breakout. Nope. 1310. Clearly don't have enough scope. There we go, for two reasons. First, there isn't a 1:1. Okay, so there isn't 1:1 RR, and yep, it do have two coinciding trend lines, so I'm not gonna take this trade as well. Okay, so let's carry on with our progress. There we go. Nope. Not this one. That's why I didn't took this one as well, despite of the breakout or the momentum. Nope. Nope. See, the market is being a bit choppy. Okay, there's some kind of scope, but it's too close to a trend line even in the index chart, so there clearly isn't any scope, and it's even close slightly above this trend line, so I wouldn't consider as a great breakout or so. Like it's firm on 1435, so it's pretty close to the closing time as well. There we go, the call chart right above this. Okay, we won't gonna trade this. Nope, not a breakout, 9 EMA breakout. Okay, so that concludes today's session. There we go. Yeah, we trade a single. Okay, so we had a single trade today, which was a win. So yep, for today that was like a decent accomplishment of my goal. So yeah, that was it. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, because I'm also a newbie and I just want to showcase my journey with you guys. So yeah, actually I've created this channel more for me so that I can just get the key points or whatever mistakes I've done. It's more like a journal of my like a trading journal of mine. So yeah, and I thought maybe you guys can use it as well, so that you can just use the same ideology or the planning or whatever. You can just learn from the mistakes that I've done, so that way it's gonna help you out. So if you're new to channel, do subscribe and turn on the notification bell on. I'm not used to say this, so yep. Okay, and there would be key takeaways as well, so make sure to just take a quick glance over them. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna catch you on the next vid. Bye.